Quick, hello again, this is magmawk, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at a roller coaster simulation made by Disney. Sure, why not? In this little adventure that I found in my various old games here. Let's go ahead and open a new track here. Yes, continue. As you see, I have several pre-made tracks, so you don't have to go through all the fun stuff for watching me make a new track. You have several different pieces, including the lift, one lift per coaster, of course. And the various curves, you can design how big you want them, whether or not they accelerate, or whether they break. Loop-de-loops, and twists and turns, oh my. And what kind of elevation you want on them as well. And of course you can rotate your view. It's pretty complex for a Disney game, but there's not much Disney to it. Why do I keep saying Disney? By golly, let's exit this part here. I know, track hasn't been saved. There's Mickey Mouse. That's about all the Disney you will see in this game. So let's go outside and ride a coaster. And here we have. Oops, I'm sorry, I left one of my more embarrassing tracks of the Can Splinter. We have 6 different evaluators here. And you can see who they are. They are your very stereotypical persons. We have text here. And we have that. Now, pardon me, it's been a while since I've done this one. This is why it's called LzQukView. And there's a Hall of Fame. I've never been able to get past 81 on this game. Most tracks you get around 50, 60-ish, of course. Depending on how long the track is, how many bumps and rides there are, loops and speed. And you can get the profile of each of the 6 people there, and they will tell you what they liked in a roller coaster. He likes to upchuck. And of course we have the nerdy lady who makes no sense. In other words, she likes the G ratings. Gravity ratings, you idiots. And of course the surfer dude. He likes epic stuff. So let's... And of course from this scene you can have your different gravities. You can have roller coasters on Jupiter, yes. Upstops. You need them installed, otherwise these guys will not ride your roller coaster. And they'll have crash test dummies to it instead. Friction based on how bumpy you want it. But of course, too much friction can decrease your speed. And acceleration and brakes, I'll explain those in a minute here, so let's ride. So, yes, this is not a good coaster to explain here. See what happens when you start here. You click the button, and you can accelerate with the right button, and brake with the left. So let's accelerate a little bit. And what happens when you're on a roller coaster they don't like? Why, by golly, if you take too sharp of a turn, too high, guess what happens? You fall down, go boom. But not in this one for some reason. And they were scared to ride it. Anyway, you won't need to thrust all the way. And oops, they skipped that cutscene. You have seen the crash test dummies fly off and a vulture shaking his head at you, saying, no, that's no good. So let's get one of my better tracks here. Not the boring track. We don't want to see the boring track. That will get us bad scores. Let's go to Dan's Hell, one of my best tracks. And ride it for real. There we go. You're going to go change the color of your tracks. And have them on steel or magical. Steel being funky and stuff, but magical they get will allow you to be a little bit faster. Let the list free fall in there. Here we go. Press it up and let it go. I don't have to press anything, I can just let it ride for itself if you built the track correctly. I said if you built the track correctly, otherwise you might go in reverse. So let's go a little thruster there. And you can see my mileage and miles per hour gauge. For some reason, if it goes above 100, it tends to loop around on the rating sometimes. So you never know. So you actually ride the bull. That will affect our rating some, so let's go to the grades and show you some funny faces. See, that guy really liked it. It was epic. Yes, I am part of the final animation. And some of these animations are scary. Of course. Yeah. And he's happy. So they're all happy, so I get a nice big score of 76. So what happens if you build a boring roller coaster, like this one for example? And you'll see how boring it is in just a second. It's just a simple loop here, pre-made, for your enjoyment. A nice little kiddie ride. Dress it up a little bit, and there you go. A simple little ride that will get a horrible rating. And of course, they are not impressed. I'm a better dip. I'm from Indiana. I'm sure you would get. And you, of course, you get insulted. Insulted by the various people. And that's just plain mean. So this was a PC game made one of the earlier simulations. Of course, there would be more simulations of roller coasters, but this one seems to be one of the decent ones. And but okay, signing this LzQukView off.